What is up, guys? It is your boy. I'm up here bringing you an event guide today for the Freed event. I'm going to be showing you how to do this with luck units and, well, technically luck units. 2 luck units and then 2, summonable units. But we're going to talk about the event real quick. And yeah, let's just get into this. And also going to be talking about, of course, the team comp and the units you can bring and all that other stuff. So let's get into this. So Freed's event is definitely kind of difficult, a little bit challenging, not too much, but a little bit. Freed's event, in the Special EX version, you will fight Rishley and Lapleh. Both of them will be able to use their arts and their true arts. The only thing is they will also have 2 other units with them. I think Rishley has fled and Lapleh will have Yomi beside her. So keep that in mind. So there will be a total of 4 units in total in the boss fight or in the fight. Also, you can have a rare encounter of chickens instead of Lapleh for the second unit. And if you guys don't know who I'm referring to as Lapleh, I call, what is it, Lapleh or Lapleh? I don't say her name because I feel like I make people mad because I probably say it wrong. So I'll just call her Lapleh. I'm talking about this unit. So in the boss fight, you have those. And the rare encounter is Lapleh will be replaced by chickens. And if you get chickens during this comp or during this team comp, because this is considered for multiplayer, you're going to die. There's just nothing about it. It's just because how the mechanics of the boss fight works, it's kind of stupid. But however, let's get into this. So, with all that being said, we know the units is going to be in the boss fight. What does the units do? Pretty much you don't have to worry about anything for the beginning of the fight. The only thing you really need to worry about is Rishley using her art to burn you. Apart from that, nothing else is really going to be too much of a threat. However, as soon as Lapleh or Rishley dies, the other will be able to spam their true art. Yes, their true art. As much as they want to. Literally, they will use their true art and instantly get it right back. So try to maybe keep them within the same amount of health or be able to burst down one of them extremely quickly after you killed the first one. So that is that. That's pretty much all you gotta know for the boss fight. Pretty much is it. Apart from that, let's get into the units. So the units you can bring for this, so the units I recommend bringing is my boy Hiji. He's from the Golden Kamui event. You can bring Edrum, but Edrum doesn't do a lot of damage in this boss fight. And especially he takes more damage too from Lapleh since she's a water unit and she's the last one left and you're just going to get destroyed by them. So I recommend bringing my boy Hiji. My girl, where's she at? Oh, she's not here. Hold up. My girl Mako or my girl Aserpa. Now these 2 will either be your healers for the team. Also, you can bring Fina instead of these 2. If you want to bring Fina instead, bring Fina in the 3rd slot because you're using 2 Hiji and you're using Fina, Aserpa, or Mako as the healer. Next, for the last unit, who could possibly be in the last unit? It's gotta be your boy Finn. So let me just say this real quick, is that Mako, Finn, 2 Hiji is pretty much the most efficient and fastest way I found able to do this with luck comp, with a luck composition. So you can use that. If you want to go a safer route, however, because that route you can die if Mako gets screwed on BE, so keep that in mind, you can die. If you want to go a safer route, I recommend using Aserpa instead of the Mako, and also Aserpa will kind of help, not really too much, but she kind of helps getting your art a little bit faster, like your true arts and all that, since she only needs to use her normal art to get the art gen, so that is actually really good. Apart from that, I don't really recommend any other units for this. You can maybe try subbing in, doing Hiji near and stuff like that instead of 2 Hiji. That may work as well. But I just know for a fact this is what worked for my team. And yeah, now I want to say this real quick, is that is what you need. Those are the units you need. Now, the equipment you need on Hiji, it's best if you have toy swords. So you see how right here I have toy swords. It's best if you have toy swords. You don't need them. You could also use Hiji's gun. You could use a multitude of items. It's just, for me personally, toy swords seem to work out the best. So yeah, I recommend using toy sword. In the gameplay that I'm going to show you, I'm actually not using toy swords, but I've been running this with my boy Tilted, and I ran it with my boy Zelge earlier and my boy Naru, and we were able to do this extremely quickly. Also, that was in my Discord. Join my Discord, but we was able to do that pretty efficiently with two Hijikatas, Finn and Mako. So, and also both Hijikatas had toy swords. So it was actually, they were actually doing some decent damage. Next, for the 4-star support slot for Hijikata, I would recommend using a art support slot. Like, what I mean by that is something that gives you art gen. So, for example, Rude Magus Versus, Holy Mist Earrings, what is it? The Freeze equip, the 4-star support equip from the Frozen Ice Dragon, I think. I forgot what it's called. That one I think also gives you 20 art gauge. Anything that gives you art gauge, or even Keon regenerates your art too. Anything like that, use that as the 4-star support slot. Next, for Mako, however, Mako or Serpa and Finn, all three of these units, make sure you at least have LDH. Also, if you're using Finn, you can maybe sub out for Shadow Blades. This is from the Finn event. You can maybe sub out for this if you want to, if you're using Finn. But of course, for me personally, I recommend a Serpa, Mako, and Finn are all using LDH if you're going to be using a Serpa or Mako and not Fina. Fina has her true weapon, which you need that if you're going to be doing it with Fina, which has built-in art gen already, so you don't need to worry about having an LDH on her because she can't even equip one, but she pretty much has one built into her art, or to her true art, or not true art, but her true weapon, because, you know, that's just how it works. She's still overpowered as shit, so yeah, you know, there's that. Apart from that, that's pretty much all you need. That's all you need. Like I said, you don't need the toy swords. You could use any other physical attack slot. You could even bring in Terra's Conjunction for 4-star support slot instead of the art gen 4-star support slot. So for Hijikata at least. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do. But apart from all that, let's get into the gameplay. So real quick, the event item or the event food that I recommend using for this to give you the luck bonus for one, and also just to use it, is I recommend using the fire resistant cheese. The reason for that is Rishley does some mean fire damage. So that's why I recommend using that instead, and also it will benefit Finn if you're using Finn. Oh wait, never mind. This was a Naru. Oh yeah, Naru was here. But this was one of the first. This is whenever the event literally just dropped, like 2 nights. What was it? Well, yeah, 2 nights ago at this point. This is when the event first dropped, and we were testing out different compositions, and this was I think one of the first runs that we did that was actually successful. This one did take a little bit longer to complete than I would like. Usually the runs take about 2 minutes if you have toy swords on your Hijikatas, and then everybody else has, you know, the appropriate equipment. Apart from that though, that's gonna be it. So we're just gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna show you how we did this, and it's nothing too special. Like I said, nothing to really worry about. So you can see right here, like I said, we have Rishley, Fled, Yomi, and Lap all in the same thing. You see right here, I'm just spamming my skill, spamming my LDH using the Spirit Sword from the Finn event, and I'm just making sure I'm constantly using my normal art to give my teammates health, and also giving them 20 art gen every time I use my normal art. Also, we got Finn's true art coming in, and then now this is pretty much auto free. This is auto free. A lot of people may ask me, OP, why would you recommend Finn over like someone else? The reason for that is because Finn is kind of needed to keep art gauge, to keep your art gauge refilled pretty much, you know, so you can have some sufficient art gen. If you try to do like mono Serpa, or like, you know, just one Serpa or one Mako, what will happen is you will be able to survive the first initial attacks from them, but then you will die soon after. So that's why I don't recommend using just a single support unit like Mako or Serpa, and I recommend bringing Finn along. I think Finn is really required for this because he helps out a lot, and so far from what I noticed, everybody in my Discord and everything, this is pretty much the easiest and best way to do this. Most other ways, if there is another way to do this, is probably not like too, how do I say it, like too free-to-play friendly. There's probably a way to do it like pretty well-ish, like if you have like the right equips and all that on like certain luck units. But yeah, for so far, this is the best way that we found about doing it. Now this run right here I think took what, around 2 minutes, like around like, yeah, like 2 minutes and like 40 seconds or something like that. Like I said, usually runs take around like 2 minutes to like 210 to 220, so it's about as like as long as farming what was it, I think it's, yeah, about as long as farming not Edrum, but Kill a Kill with, you know, 1 Mako, 3 Edrum. So it's not too bad, but it's not as fast as like some people may like it whenever you want to luck farm. Of course, too, you can, you know, solo this with a different team comp. This is a guide focused on multiplayer. If you are, you know, using this in co-op and you want to use a luck comp in co-op, which I recommend you doing if you're farming this, so you get as many drops as possible. But yeah, you can see here, like I said, nothing to worry about. None of us even got low on HP yet. We're going to see right here, unless we killed both units quickly. Okay, no, we did. So you see right there, Lap died, so Rishley is instantly going to be able to use her true art, and then these guys are actually, the 2 Ichikatas are going to be able to kill her, but so you won't actually see her getting her art back again. Or wait, will you? Okay, no, you won't. So yeah, you won't be able to see her art getting back again, but every time, as soon as Rishley or Lap dies, they will spam their true art. So if you're not ready for that, you're probably gonna die. Well, not really, but if you're running this team comp, you don't really have to worry. If only thing I will say is, if you're using Hijikata and like the Rishley is low on HP, like for example, like right here, if you're using Hijikata and she's low on HP like this, I would probably recommend trying to get 1 more Hijikata true art, and then after that, the other Hijikata try to just use his normal art, because that should kill her and it shouldn't be too bad of an issue. Also, you know, you take a little bit longer to defeat this part of the stage. Don't really worry too much, as long as you have your Mako and Finn is still alive, and they should be. You really don't have to worry. You can kind of just stay. You can kind of stay here for a little bit if you are kind of. If you kill Lap a little bit faster than you anticipated, and like her HP is like still like up to here, it's happened to me before. It happened to me on stream like yesterday. So her HP was literally up to here whenever we killed Lap. So just keep that in mind. You will be able to survive that more than likely. So yeah, nothing to really worry about. Now I will say this too, is that this is with Finn, Mako, or Finn, Asurpa, 2 Ichikatas. If you run Mako, which I say you can, it's a little bit more dangerous, because there's a chance that Mako would not be able to get her true art in time to be able to start the healing chain that she needs to start. So keep that in mind if you're doing this. That's why I recommend Asurpa a little bit more, a little bit safer, giving you the defense buff, giving you the healing and all that stuff. But if you want to use Mako, going ahead. It's a faster route. It takes about, her runs take around like 1 minute 45 to 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So that's like if you're using Mako and Finn and then 2 Ichikatas with both toy swords. So yeah. That is it for the video though, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Unfortunately, I didn't have any other clips from, or any other recordings from me doing this with other team comps, like the one with Fina or the one with Mako, but still, you guys should be able to get the point and all that stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys have fun farming this. Hopefully you guys get the LB stones, get all the equipment you want from it. But apart from that though, guys, it's been your boy OP. I'm out, guys. Peace.